And we have a problem. We have a big one. Me and Jolene were doing the rivets last night. You watched us hammer those up top with a hammer and a dolly down there. And I kept saying I'm happy that nothing is moved, nothing is whatever. But as I've been cleaning it and that sort of stuff, I've been finding things. And one of our worst nightmares is right on top of the roof. If you want to take a look at it, we're going to try to fix it in this video because I want to paint this car. The paint room's getting cleaned out, the vacuum cleaner's going, things are getting blown out. There's no filters in the... Did I put them back in? No. Filters all being taken out, all being cleaned, everything. We're rocking. We're getting close to paint. We got a crack in the primer, filler, whatever. If Jolene wants to come here and show you, I'm going to show you. I did kind of hammer that quite heavy on the top. So today, I'm going to pay for it. Can you see that, sweetheart? Did you want me to pull the ladder over for you?
No, I get it. It's fine.
You can see it right from there, right from the start of my finger, all the way along in the primer. Kind of chattered it quite heavy. And it's right up to, right about there. Now, that doesn't make me happy one little bit. The reason being is it's quite a hard fix. But what I am going to do is I'm going to, I can't see that well as I'm getting older. Some of my vision is taken off. But I'm going to mark it with my marker. And I generally don't mark on things with markers because it comes through when you paint something. But I'm going to mark it because I need to see it as I cut it. I am the surgeon today that's doing this delicate surgery, and I want to be as careful as I can, and I'm going to take and draw the crack out with the marker if I can, so I can make sure that I get it. I have no mistakes. Yeah, this is exactly what we did not want to happen. I do not know what's in it for filler. Do not know what's in there for filler. I know that it's been a long time, but there is obviously filler there. And the reason being is you make a car, there's generally fill in it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some tape up the top, tape down the bottom, then I'm going to try to get on an angle where I can cut that. And that's how long that crack is right there. Boom, right there. And I'm going to try to put that zip cut right inside of her. That's good that that's stuck. You know why? What's that mean? Not much filler. That was good. Stuck. I was teasing Jolene yesterday when I said that about her car, but let's face it, any car that is being built would have filler in it. I was kind of just playing fun, having fun. Some people don't like it and some people do. I don't care because I know better, if you know what I'm trying to tell you. So what I'm going to try to do is I don't want to do any body work around those rivets. I do not want to do any body work around those rivets. I want to put some tape on the bottom side of that rivet. I want to put some tape on the roof part. I'm going to try to zip cut it the best I can, just cut a little line out of it. I'm going to leave the tape on there, hopefully. We'll go from there. Let's do it. Let's see what happens here. Let's put some tape on there, really good though. Or so. I should have put tape on it yesterday when I was whacking the roof there. But one thing I will say, I was fortunate and I did not have to, I just rubbed the 400 on it and it come right out. So I do not know what's here for product other than there's a crack in it and I must fix it. A paint will not fix a crack. Paint will not fix a crack. It's going to go on the bottom of the rivets, or close as that line as I can. Don't want to get around the rivets, that's for sure. Don't want to stand around those bad boys, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Now, I'm not sure, but this little crack here could be you know. In the right places, it could be a game changer for a week to fix that, you know. But we're gonna try to slide through it. Yeah. Thanks for coming back, everybody. Really appreciate it, really do. Yeah, I should have had tape on it yesterday when I whacked it there a couple times, just being in a rush and a hurry, I guess. So basically, I'm gonna put one more on there for safety. I don't want to hit the grinder on top of the roof while I'm grinding that, because if I do, then I'm gonna put a mark in it and I'm gonna have to do body work to it. So, I'm gonna dig into that and see what it is. I'm not really interested in digging into it, but the only way I'm gonna fix it is grind it out. Or put something in it. Do you want to cut this? Anybody out there want to cut that? You probably do, actually. Now, I get nerves every time I get up in this car. All right. I was hitting metal the whole way. Was there sparks flying?
I didn't notice.
Didn't notice? I was hitting metal the whole way, I thought. That's what it felt like. I should have put, I'm gonna put we're just cleaning that paint room. That there, I don't want in there. I got a little cloud, it's right here. Can you see it? Mm-hmm. Cloud's right here. We'll shut the door. We don't want that in there right now, I'm trying to clean that out. Those doors can be very heavy if the spring is unhooked, which that one is. The spring's unhooked, and it's heavy. Do you like that, Jolene? You didn't like that. I'm gonna get in there and take a look. Yeah. I'm going to do the grinder one more time. I think I'm going to anyways, just to make sure. All right. I see metal right there. Oh, it's all metal right there. You can see it. Basically, cracked the primer. It's metal right there. It's good. All right. I'm going to leave that like that. I'm actually going to get a piece of sandpaper. Take that marker off, and then we'll be happy that's gone. Just going to get a piece of 80 grit, piece of used 80 grit. We'll slide it in that crack and just run it up and down there a couple times. As I do this car, I explain to Jolene some of my mistakes or some things I shouldn't have done or I wished I would have done. She looks at me and goes, "Oh, I know." I know what she says. She watches it well. She knows this stuff. She could be a boss at any restoration shop, or not a restoration shop, but you know, a body shop. She knows the materials and what things are used for, how they work, if they don't work. trying not to hit that tape up there because I don't want to hit no rivet. I should probably put another, if that wears through on that rivet, it'll scratch that rivet, and then I'm into another world of hurt. Hate it. Don't like it. Every time you do something, it feels like you might be going backwards a little bit. Now, I'm going to throw some more tape on that. Blow that off. Main thing, I guess, is to keep that clean before I put anything back in it. Can you see that I'm hitting metal there? Yeah, you can see that I'm hitting metal there, so there's not going any further. It basically just shattered the primer, is what it did. Probably the primer's a lot harder than anything else. Alrighty, that's not a real big crack. I'm going to put tape on it. Stop it. Told Jolene she had a big crack in her car and she never hemmed and fussed or nothing, did you, babe? Mm-hmm. And this is the one that I found. It should be all gone over, obviously. We've been trying to look at it, but it's hard to tell with the light sometimes. You really have to, yeah, you really have to get down, look for it. So I'm gonna mix up a little bit of fiberglass. Gotta get the product. You need help, sweetheart?
No.
Okay. Just gonna pull this over here. See that right there right now. Now, I just want to make up enough. I don't want to make up any more than what's necessary. Or I can make up more than what's necessary, but I don't want to put in there, so I have to, what? So I have to sand it. I just want to put enough in for the finger. Or enough for the groove, I guess. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to put a little sticky stuff in. I'm going to put some resin in that. Fiberglass resin. I usually mix resin in my fiberglass, and I'm going to mix it in this little bunch too because I want it nice and slick. That there is kind of thick. And I'm going to thin it down. Did I ever? That was me, that'd be Jolene. We'll thin it down. And I think that'll give us that fiberglass down inside there, where we cut it. I think that'll be a nice repair, I hope. See how thin that is? That's just thin, thin, thin. I'm just going to slide in that crack very nicely. You know just as well as I do, if it's runny, it'll slide in that crack a lot better than it was if it wasn't. Right? That'll run right in where it's supposed to be. Some harder than that. The bottom come out of this bad boy, so I'm just going to squeeze it from the bottom. Whatever. It let me know while I was working it. And then I had all of my shoes, all my shirt. And so, this is my plan. I want to put this in there without having to sand this. I don't want to sand this, not even a little bit. This is kind of I'm trying to do a repair. What kind of repair am I trying to do? I'm trying to do a sandless repair if I can, you know, if I can get the product in the hole again where the crack was. Gotta get up here and take a look. Is there more of a crack there? Yep, look, there's crack down further. Look, missed it. Damn it. All right. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a little bit in the crack that I got just to try it because I got it up here, why wouldn't I? What's that?
I can't see.
Yeah, okay. I can't, it's hard to move. I got a crack right to the front, so I'm gonna have to do this again. It's just I'm gonna have to, I don't know if I should be putting any in or not. It's going in there nice, see that? Baby? It's going in there nice. Look at that. Can you see that sliding in there nice?
Yeah.
Nice repair. Hiltz A, good job. That's what I'm thinking right now. It wasn't a good job missing the crack, but yeah, I'm gonna, well, like I'll leave this. I hope. Yeah, I'm just gonna go from there for now on, for now. Keep saying I just want a little bit in there, but I keep putting more in there. All right. I don't know why I'm getting a, oh, I know I'm getting a bump there because of me hitting the rivets. All right, now, I wasted some filler and some fiberglass and all that sort of stuff. But, that's good there, what's going on there in my opinion. That's good what's going on there. What I did do is I missed probably 6 inch, another more of a crack, I guess, up ahead. I missed a bunch. It's just a rag, wipe my hands off, wet. Look at this way up here. Didn't even see it. It carries on right, you can't see it that way. It's up top here a little bit, down here. So, I'd almost like that to dry before I spit a bunch of more fiberglass in that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this for a second. I'll clean off what I got, get this cleaned off. Now, this right here is wasted product. That's wasted product, way too much. Way too much. Haven't got anything I want to put it on. I used to have an old car that would sit here. I have a 1934, or we have a 1934 bubble top. The only reason it got on the road is because Jolene said, I'll drive that car. So when I took the bubble off it and got her to drive it, but it would sit right there. And when I would work in here, restoring cars and that stuff, if I had leftover product, I'd come in and I'd wipe it on the car. And we did that for probably quite a long time before we thought we had enough to work with. But it was a good place to put, wasted product if you have something. It's like when you waste paint, you put hardener in it, it's over. Like it's over. It's gone, unless you spray it on right at the present moment. So, what I'm going to do, real quickly, let's let that heal a little bit if we can. I'll put a little air on that. I don't feel like that's up too far. It's just in the crack, I'm hoping. I'll put a little air on it. Air helps things dry. It's got a lot of fiberglass resin in it, so it would take a little bit longer for it to dry. What I'm going to do is we'll let this dry a little bit, then I'll come dig that out. But what I want to do is take this light here in a minute and we'll go around all the outside of the car and see. I don't even want to look on the inside. You know what I mean? I don't want to fix in there at all. And I'm not. Yeah, anyways. This is what happens when you tell someone you're going to build them a car. So we'll let that go for a little second or two. Let's go around this front fender because I thought I saw another crack down here if you want to take a look with me for a minute. If you want to run the camera with the light, let's do it. Right in here is where I'm looking. That's different colored primers there because I fixed that with primer. There's some primer I didn't sand yet. There's a pick we have to fix. Pick we have to fix. There's still a little glide coat left on that. Come up here, sweetheart. scratch there, it looks like, or it looks like it, but I can't feel it. Generally, if you can go over, like if you see a spot like that, and you go like that, you can feel it with your fingernail. Scratch, but that don't feel bad. It's all good up there. See, you wouldn't want that to crack around there. That'd be, ooh. I always say the Queen has a crack, but we don't talk about her, but this has to be fixed. Coming out? Mm-hmm. And this one was different over here. Thought I saw a crack over here. No. Must have been a piece out of the rag or something. Right there, Lo. There it is, right there, Lo. See that? See right there?
Oh, just one sec.
See the middle of the gray? The dark gray?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do. Right there.
Yep, there it is. There's the culprit. Thought I saw one last night. That's fine-tuned there, mister. It looked like it probably put pressure on there and bent that a little bit with that tool. But anyways, it's gotta be fixed. Ugh, I don't wanna look in there. And there's some scratches down here. I see that. Anyways, let's put some air into this thing. I can't take it. I can't take it. It's hard to take. You know what I mean? Oh, it's still moving, see it? Not even close to being cured. Still moving. Damn it. I want it to. All right, let's get this crack going. I gotta fix this. All right, there's more of a crack, and it's down on top of the roof there. More than it. Wow. Right. That's where it goes, like that. See how jagged that is? Anyways, I'll shoot the sparks that way. It shouldn't hurt the window. It's got tape on the inside. Shouldn't hurt it, should it? What do you think? That won't hurt. I'll shoot that way, will it? Let's do it. Gotta fix it.
Can you cut this one first?
What's that?
Can you cut into this one first?
I can, but it's just split seconds. You know what I mean? I'll just cut this in, and then we'll deal with it. Split seconds. Probably shouldn't have threw that stuff away. I probably still could have used it. Not the kind of repair I want to be doing before I'm painting. It's all good. Good. Let's do that. Let's put the tape on. When the doctor's happy, you should be too. Right, sweetheart? Mm-hmm. The doctor's happy, you should be too. I did gouge the paint that car up a little bit there, but I can't fix it unless I gouge it and cut into it. Basically, no. Just do that. piece of sandpaper. Kind of a delicate process, but just, what can I say? A little bit of marker right there, so I want to scuff it off. Delicate process, but I can do it, you can do it. I guess just trying to tape it off so you can do the least amount of work to it as possible to fix it, I guess is all I'm doing. Doing the least amount of work to it as possible to make it fly or fix it. Let's come down and do that one, and then we can mix a little bit up for both. And then it's right on to on the hood and the trunk lid. When we did the rivets, I think I explained it before, I did it with the one-step primer. Just put it on, just in the reason being I was painting it anyway, just going to paint it. But this time I'm going to do it on the epoxy on both of them. I think the epoxy is going to give me a little bit more forgiveness on everything on that rivet part. It's a little bit thicker. It might work better with the metal inside there where we've drilled and the rivet that's gone through. There's an issue that someone brought up. Never really ever thought about that before, but it's going to make an issue if you start, you know, washing your car full time, that stuff, because it'll crawl out on you. It will. I have to be crazy to think it wouldn't, because it will. I'm not looking forward to cutting that fender down there, to be honest with you. It's really close, isn't it? I don't like it, but whatever. It is what it is. Where'd it go? Tell me it's fixed itself. Please. Right there. Excuse me, I'm gonna get in there with a piece of tape. All right, would you? Oh, huh, Jolene, huh? Maybe your car wouldn't spit out a bunch of body fill if you got dumped on the ground. Maybe she'd be pretty good, eh? I don't know if the light's gonna work. Now, I'm just gonna hit that. I generally try to go a little bit further than it crack, you know, try to go a little bit further. And the crack's right there. Okay. Let's put on some more tape. Now that I can see, I'll be able to do something about it. Put some more tape on. A little more protection, I guess. Jolene's going to get in her truck today. She's going to get her bad boy. She's going to get her bad boy. Bad boy, bad boy. What you going to do? You'll have to follow her on Instagram or Facebook to see what she got. No doubt in my mind, huh? And you know what? To me, it doesn't matter what we get. And the reason being is everybody needs a car to drive around, I guess. I'm going to hit that bad boy. You know what's nice? When you hit it, sparks come out. You know what I mean? Like that's it. That's all I'm doing to that. Like it probably shattered. Like I said, shattered the primer. What happened there? Which I can't see that happening on this car. All right, I'm just gonna. I don't need like nothing. I don't. I put fiberglass in that up there. I'm not sure. That's gonna just get the filler. That's not gonna get anything other than that. I can't do it. And the reason being is, I don't think it needs anything other than that. Put a little filler in that. I went a little heavy up there on the fiberglass, but we'll just pull it down a little bit tighter on that cut. I'll focus my filler on that cut, and then when I sand it, I'll focus my sandpaper on that cut. Might have made a mistake up here with the fiberglass, because See if it's even dry yet. Starting to, but I'm sure that right there would be a better fix if I just jammed filler in it, just for the reason being of the resin and stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to mix up a little bit more. That's it. That's all we need. Didn't need that much. I can put that drop stuff in too hard in this, right? You know what I mean? That's way too much, but that'll make her harden. Actually, it's nice to have the color to know where it's at. Boys, oh boys. You know what? I'm going to leave that like that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that like that. End up doing a pickle flip. No. Well, that's sitting in there nice. Now I'll probably end up pulling that tape off and layering that again. I might have to even touch it. Watch this. Let's do that. Leave that. And then we'll put filler on after that. So basically, that's good for now. That's good for now. I'm just going to leave that right there. It can dry there, won't hurt nothing. And I'll just wipe off this if I need some. If I see anything that I need on here, I'll put down there. I don't think I want to use fiberglass first. Only reason I use fiberglass on what I had there is because I wanted it to get the best adhere that I could. So basically that's what's going on. That's gonna work out good. Sand that good. Had to let that dry a little bit. We'll have to let that heal. Come into the paint room here. Yeah, I've already said we got it all cleaned up. Seems to be going really good. I don't know if you recognized or not, but that chassis has all been moved. Like I said, all this has been done. All of them been blown out. Vacuumed around the floor. I'm not sure if we want to put paint up first. No, I'm not sure if it's doing that. We've turned the heat on for the first time in the year. So I'm going to have this place up to 70, probably above 70 when it comes time to paint. I want no issues with the paint not performing the best it can. So the time the heat goes on, not sure if I'm painting that separate, I'm not sure yet. But what has to happen is I have to get them fixed. I'll probably keep going over it to make sure that there's no other things that I need to fix on this bad boy before I go for it, obviously. On the other side, some of the back of the rivets don't cover the hole the way I'd like it to. And basically, I honestly feel like it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is, and that's the way it was. That's the way it was. I can remember that, like they weren't that nice. You can remember that, can't you? I can. But that right there has caused us an issue. This has caused an issue just slowing up a little bit. We'll fix those. That's going to get epoxy on there anyways. Remember? Because of the rivet. So we'll end up getting a primer on that, no problem anyways. We'll just have to put body fill on that after, and we'll sand it really nice so it feathers in nice. Then it comes time, we'll be good. We'll be good. I'm just going to let that dry. We'll pause it. We'll come back when that's dry. We'll put some filler on it. We'll pull the tape off, see what's going on, what it looks like. We thought we were going to pause, but no, we're not going to pause. We found another one. I told Jolene to go around with her eyes, and she did. Look what she found. Well, thank you very much, Jolene. I appreciate it, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. It's better to find them than not have them. That was a bad one. So basically, I'm just going to hit that real quick with that grinder. And the reason being is I remember I put that stuff on that side here, said I might need it if I have another crack. Well, lo and behold. One thing I do like about it, I'm thinking it's the primer. Like a lot of it's in the primer. Because it's hitting metal really quick. Like I'm not digging down. And I'm hoping you didn't find anything else. So I'm just going to do that. Got the stuff over here. You know how long it's been. I put that stuff right there you watched. How would you do it? Strip her down? Put new. I'd say that's good enough. You can see how that's laid. See how that's laid right in that? You can see where it's laid in there nice? Or I think it is. All right. Keep going, sweetheart, I guess. I don't know. Or put her on pause until we find another one. I don't want another one, to be honest with you.
Should we look at the back?
Don't get out of there.
Why?
Because I'll paint it with a paintbrush after I'm done. I'm not going in there and trying to sand it. Can't do it. Can't talk me into it. I love her, boys, but not on the backside. Oh yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. I'm hoping. Every time we turn around, there's just something. There's just something. Every time we turn around, there's something. And that's why the car's going this way. Every time we turn around. Car looks good with the rivets on the top. I think it looks really good with the rivets on the top. We had to move all the stuff for the Bugatti over into the other shop, stuff that you don't see, like steering wheels and steering columns and brake systems and all stuff. I carried all that to the other shop, all the interior, the spare wheel, just all the pieces of cut, all that stuff. Go over there. We have the bike stuff laying over on this side, and the reason I haven't got at the bike because I haven't had time to get at the bike. Suburb's going to pass inspection. Just had to need a few things, tires. Couple ball joints, tires, couple ball joints, something else, so I think I'm good, but it has to be repaired, obviously. They found something in the brake system too. They did they not? Had a bad vacuum on them or something like that. So it's funny, we have CJ's Taxi over here does the work on the Suburban. Peter Hughes is his name. They call him Poison Pete. He was the #1 GM man at one time, was he not? I think he was. So I think it's in good hands, I think. Pretty sure. Jolene's getting her new truck today, which That's a good thing. And the reason being is Corvette can go away, does not have to be driven in the rain, and it's done for the summer. You did half the summer with it. Half the summer driving basically every day, which is what it's for, is it not? It's what it's for. How many kilometers you put on it?
I put on like 8,000 kilometers in 3 years.
8,000 kilometers in 3 years. There you go. There you go. That's not a whole bunch of kilometers, but it's good that you're driving it. And I've gotten to drive it a couple times, and it's absolutely amazing how fast it can take off, how quick it can stop, and how nimble it is. Like, it's just, I don't know. I guess that's why it's a known fact that it's a fantastic car, for all them 3 reasons: how fast it is, how fast it'll stop, and how nimble it is. Quite something else. And I enjoy the automatic part about it. You don't have to do nothing other than hold on. If you can hammer that thing hard up and down around this corner, you would want both hands on that steering wheel. Any streets around here at any point in time, you want both hands. She's quite a beast. This part here looks like it's nice and dry. You can see it's kind of faded off nice, but this part here is still shiny. I'm just going to leave it, let it heal right. This isn't too bad now that we've got it cut out, but if you didn't have a steady hand going in there and hit one of them rivets or something, you'd have a mess. So it's half a dozen, one of the other. Half a dozen, one of the other. Yeah, I would have liked to got that done, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Trying to get all this stuff done. It'll be nice to have the paint on that. Whoop, 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 with the, I'm going to open the door if you don't mind, sweetheart. With the pavement outside, obviously, I'm going to be able to roll that car right over to the other shop, and then I'm going to be able to roll it right into the storage container. So we're going to take a walk here for a second. So as I said before, the two orange doors and the 2 doors to the right of it are getting taken out. I'm going to cut them out, and then I'm going to, me and Jolene bought a 12-foot glass door and put it in the storage containers. I think it's going to look pretty awesome. Maybe I can get that painted so it looks good there. I really just want to make the place look a lot better and a lot more efficient. So I'm thinking at some point in my life, you just never know. You could weld the car up. You could take it over here, roll her into the storage containers here with the roll-up door, see-through door. You come in here, you could spread a bunch of mud on, get all the filling done, do your priming, make it what it wants to be. You could run it back into the shop and get it painted, and then you could take it over there and maybe have a place to put it back together. Is sort of a little bit of an idea. I don't know if I can do all that myself, but there's no harm in trying. No harm in trying. I don't think anyways. So basically that's what's going on. The 300, when I washed it, that's a cool car. That's a cool old car. The 300 is quite a cool old car. 1979, you'd probably happen if you had one of those bad boys. Leather interior, two door, 360 in there. Probably happening. But it's good. Everything's going good. Just gonna have to take a little more time let it heal because that's not faded off yet. It's still shiny, still got a little bit of shine to it. But you can see how that sunk into that crack nice. And that's what we want. We want something in there to make sure that doesn't crack again. I have no fear of that cracking again. And the reason being, I don't think anybody's gonna be beating on it with a hammer anymore. And that's what I'm thinking. Doors are painted, fender skirts are painted, hood is painted, trunk lid is painted. Now we just got to paint the car. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. We're going to get her. We're going to get her. We're going to get her. Just stick with us. Just stick with us. We're going to get her. What I'm thinking is I'd like to have the inside taped off. I like to have the inside taped off. I like to tape this off so that there's paper here. I don't want any dust from the inside coming on the outside. So we'll tape that off. I'd really like to have it taped to the floor, but we're up so high. You know, like, I don't know what to say. It'd be nice if we could, and that way there, like it would cut down on a lot of the dirt. And a lot of the dirt comes from your car, so keep washing it and washing it and washing it and getting the dirt out of the pores of the car. The more you wash it, the more you seem to get. Like you can wash this down and rub it again and have dirt all over it again. Just keep washing it and keep washing it and keep washing it. I noticed there's, you know, must have bumped it with the handlebars of the motorcycle. You can see a little mark there. Took it out this morning. The mark on the roof came out on the other side yesterday. That little 400 on the sandpaper. I should have run tape along the roof and then hammered it. Should have done that. Did not do that. Should have done that. You want to pause for a minute? All right, what we're going to do is we're just going to let you go. And if you want to get up on this ladder, and then you can see what the fiberglass looks like when it's dried there, how nice it looks. See how nice it looks there? And over to where it's wet. I still don't want to go there yet, where it's shiny. You really want to be, well, I don't know what to say. I'm putting that fiberglass on. When you go to sand that, it sands a little different than the filler. This filler's a little softer than that, so I want to get the edges knocked off when I pull that tape off, which should come off no problem. Alrighty, come back tomorrow and we'll be here, that's for sure. We're getting closer to painting, not sure what's going to happen tomorrow, but you come back tomorrow and then you'll find out with the both of us, basically. Do me a favor, have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe if you like to. Have a good one. Cheers.